So we'll start here so we don't overwhelm you with too much. But Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday, all WFAA weather alert days. Tonight, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Tomorrow, 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. And then Wednesday, right now, we're looking in the evening. Could be after 4 o'clock and then into the overnight. But golf ball size hail potential, 60-mile-an-hour winds. You need to stay updated, have a way to receive warnings, and download WFAA Plus on your smart TV and WFAA app on your smartphone. 83 degrees was the high today, the low 62 this morning, the normal 73 outside. Now it's 82 with south-southeast winds at 16, gusting up to 26. So we have mostly clear skies for most of North Texas now. You see these high thin clouds starting to build into the west of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. We have a cap in place. We're going to talk about the cap all spring long. That's section of warm air aloft that prevents thunderstorms from developing. We expect that to erode later tonight, so watch the thunderstorms develop as we go through tonight. This is 11 p.m. Some of these could be hail-producing storms with hail up to the size of golf balls. At that point in time at 11, we're not looking really into the Metroplex at 11. We think it's still west of the Dallas-Fort Worth area at 11 p.m. But then by midnight, we're looking into Denton County, Tarrant County, Hood and Somervell County, and then farther to the southwest could see some hail up to the size of golf balls within one or two of these storms. Not every thunderstorm will be severe. Okay, so if you're watching in Denton and Fort Worth, or you're watching in White Settlement or Granbury or Glen Rose, just because you see thunderstorms in your area at midnight doesn't mean you're going to see hail-producing storms up to golf ball. Just wherever the strongest cores line up, that's where that potential will be. This is 1 o'clock in the morning. Then that threat moves into the Dallas-Fort Worth area, or at least most of it, by 1 o'clock from Collin County to Dallas County, into Johnson County and farther to the southwest. 2 o'clock in the morning, still a scattering of thunderstorms. Some of these, again, hail producers or winds up to 60 miles an hour. I'm not concerned with tornado threats tonight. There's a low chance for a tornado Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening, mainly east of the Metroplex, but the stuff overnight tonight is just a hail-producing potential with some winds of 50 to 60 plus miles an hour. There's 5 o'clock in the morning, lingering showers. These are unlikely to be severe early Sunday morning. So the threat, level 2 slight risk for the Dallas-Fort Worth area and off to the southwest. There are the risks of up to golf ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. Now for round 2, as we get into Sunday afternoon, take a look. Most of Sunday is dry, but then let's pause here as we get to 5. There are the scattered showers and storms developing again. And when these pop up, these could also produce up to golf ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. That's 5 p.m. This is 6 o'clock from Greenville down to parts of Dallas County into Johnson and Ellis County. That's the potential at 6. By 7 p.m., large hail, some damaging wind gusts in a couple of these thunderstorms. Can't rule out an isolated tornado mainly east of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. There's 8 p.m. looking at Corsicana and Henderson counties. Then things calm down late Sunday night. It's not going to be an overnight event Sunday, just like tonight. It's going to be a late afternoon into the evening event on Sunday. So from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m., it's a level 2 slight risk for most of the Metroplex. Higher risk to the east, where it's a level 3 enhanced risk for Clarksville down through Gilmer, northeast of Longview into Texarkana. So kind of just the beginning of an active pattern. Monday and Tuesday look fairly quiet, but then it turns unsettled after that. Tonight, 63, large hail and wind possible with some thunderstorms. I'll be tracking them all night on Facebook Live, on WFAA Plus. Make sure you download it, because once the 10 o'clock is over tonight, the news, I'll be jumping on there and be covering any thunderstorms that pop up. 85 tomorrow. Here's the 14-day forecast. Monday and Tuesday look fairly quiet. Overnight Tuesday, Wednesday will kickstart a pretty unsettled pattern. More showers and storms Wednesday. That's another WFAA alert day. More thunderstorms possible Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Unfortunately, some of them could be strong to severe each day. It is that time of the year, so make sure you have a way to, make sure you stay updated with us here at WFAA, because it just looks very unsettled next week. But it gets cooler after that once things calm down, Teresa.
All right, important to stay alert. Jesse, thank you so much.